So over the past few days, Bitcoin has been dumping. We've gone from a high of around $124,000 all the way down to $107,000. Everyone wants to know, is it finally over or do we have more to go? In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys why I think we have a tad bit more to go, but I'm also going to show you guys why I may be wrong and how Bitcoin may go sideways over here for a bit longer before reversing to the upside. Alright, so let's just jump right into it. This is what I want you guys to do. Switch on over to your weekly time frame on Bitcoin and turn on your RSI indicator. Now, you guys can simply use the default RSI that comes with TradingView. I'm using a version that comes with the Mango seed program that has additional functionality. But for now, we're going to go ahead and keep it simple and we're going to come back to that in a bit. This is what I want you guys to do. Go ahead and draw in a zone from the 50 level on your RSI down to the 44 level. We're going to call the zone our bullish control zone. And you guys are going to immediately notice that each time Bitcoin has a major consolidation, it comes down at least to the bullish control zone before seeing its continuation. It did that over here in August 2023 and did it again in August 2024. And most recently, we've seen it do it again in March 2025. So would it be all that unreasonable to expect Bitcoin to visit the bullish control zone one more time within the next week or so? And all of this is confluencing with our downside targets from a couple of weeks ago. As many of you guys know, a couple of weeks ago, I flipped temporarily short-term to mid-term bearish on Bitcoin. In fact, while Bitcoin was sitting at around $118,000 to $116,000, I posted a video in our private seed chat where I discussed not only the targets that I was looking for, but also my mindset behind the entire move and how I would be looking to play it. Now, if you guys missed that video, I recommend going ahead and watching it anyways. And you guys can use the same concepts to time the top for the assets that you guys are trading. Now, in that video, I talked about how I think Bitcoin could make its way all the way down to the bi-weekly dynamic, which happened to confluence with this green box territory that we had marked out previously. And when I say line up, I'm referring to the fact that if the dynamic were to continue printing over the weeks to come, we are likely going to see the bi-weekly dynamic flow into this green box territory. And that confluence would make for a very high confluence bid opportunity, allowing us to position very, very nicely for another big move, probably to the top of the channel over here, taking Bitcoin to maybe around $160,000. As you guys can see, this entire cycle, Bitcoin has been bouncing off the bi-weekly dynamic. Over here, and over here as well, Bitcoin has been bouncing off the bi-weekly dynamic very, very cleanly, giving us a really nice risk-reward opportunity if Bitcoin does come down to this level over here. Not because we know that Bitcoin is going to bounce definitely over there, but because we know that if Bitcoin doesn't and we lose the bi-weekly dynamic, then there is a significant change in behavior and we will have to reassess what Bitcoin is doing in this cycle. Now, a major component of that trade setup was the loss of the blue Tenkin over here, triggering the C-span trade from the blue Tenkin all the way down to the red Kijun. As you guys can see, Bitcoin has now closed a 2-day candle underneath the red Kijun as well, giving us the next trigger to our target down to the bi-weekly dynamic. That being said, if Bitcoin can show some strength here, show some consolidation over here, reclaim the Kijun and show us 2 candle closes above the Kijun, I will begin to say that, hey, the strength on Bitcoin is begun to arrive and we can start looking for an upside reversal move. But until then, as long as Bitcoin continues to live underneath the 2-day Kijun, we should be looking for a potential test of that bi-weekly dynamic. Now, currently, the top of the bi-weekly zone is coming in at around $98,000 and the bottom of the bi-weekly zone is coming in at around $93,000. Now, of course, the dynamic levels update on a regular basis and we're going to be getting a new print on the bi-weekly in 13 hours and 24 minutes. And I will be giving you guys the updated levels as soon as we get that bi-weekly close. So hit that notification icon to ensure you guys don't miss the updated levels in the next video. For now, I recommend caution on Bitcoin until we get down to that bi-weekly dynamic or we reclaim that Kijun on a consistent basis. But remember, this doesn't mean that you have to be bearish on the entire market. We are in a special environment at the moment where there are specific altcoins that are doing tremendously well. And I've been using all the capital that I freed up to use this opportunity in the market to accumulate those specific altcoins. Remember guys, you always want to be buying strength and staying away from weakness. It's one of the core principles that we teach at Mango. And if you guys are interested in a trading and invested methodology where we strip out the stress from the process and focus on capturing the big wins, then I recommend checking out the Mango Seed program. You can read through all of the reviews over here and even join our Discord and talk to the seedlings yourself. In fact, I recommend joining the Discord anyways, because we're always talking about the best trading opportunities in our Discord. You can also check out the entire curriculum. It is a comprehensive program, but you will learn everything I know about this market and even then some, because we run weekly seed clubhouse sessions where we are always dropping some strong alpha. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep it mango, keep it easy, keep it stress-free.